Hi, my name is Julie, and this is my infographic on the rise on crime. Did you know approximately every 1 out of 6 people in U.S. prisons are serving life sentences? Now, that might not seem like a lot of people, but if you go down to look at our next chart, you'll see that about over 7 or close to 7,000 inmates are in prison for drug offenses alone. These aren't violent crimes, these are purely based off drug offenses found from the Federal Bureau of Prisons. So 43.3% of inmates are in there for drug offenses. And we can really see this rise on crime after Ronald Reagan was inaugurated. His whole campaign was based around getting tough on crime, everyone's going to get harsher sentences, we're going to fight against crime, and these harsher sentences were a part of it. Now you'll see that I had written about life without parole and the 3 strikes rule. Now, if you don't know what life without parole is when an inmate is sentenced without the possibility of parole. What that means is that they have no opportunity to get out, where parole presents itself as an alternative to sort of help inmates get back into the real world while still be under harsh views and they're being watched and they have to follow certain rules. But a lot of inmates, when they get life without parole, that is not an option for them and they are stuck within the prisons. The 3 strikes rule is where if you commit an offense 3 times, then your next sentence, you're going to be automatically sentenced with a higher and harsher punishment. So if you steal a pen and you get caught, then after 3 strikes, or after 3 times you're caught, your sentence is going to be 20 years in comparison to a misdemeanor. That is obviously an exaggeration, but that is a way to help you see what this is and how this affects people who find themselves in the prison system. And so obviously you can see here Ronald Reagan was inaugurated at 1989, and you can sort of see this spike after 1990, where it kind of jumps up and it is pretty stagnant afterwards. We haven't gone down, we haven't really gone up. It's just sort of in this stagnant area where it remains pretty high. And it's all because of this war on crime and this war on drugs that was presented during Reagan's presidency. So yeah, that is my pretty short infographic about the rise on crime, and I hope you learned something new.